Everyone, Matthew here again for another video. Got an amazing video for you, lovely video for you. I promise you're gonna love it. Not trying to boost myself up, but I just love these topics so much. They interest me so much, more than entertainment, more than anything in the world. Stimulating my mind on the most beneficial subjects are just so interesting to me, and I know you'll love this. And it's about noise and how it influences you. And if you learn how to silence your mind, you can control the noise and can create massive amounts of success. So all the noise in the world and in your world is influencing you on a daily basis without your knowledge, possibly, as much as you may think it doesn't. This includes anything such as thoughts, emotions, outside sources, music, entertainment. You may think like your little downtime of watching, some violent thing, or like, you're watching entertainment or music, and like these people may not have the same morals, or it just may be a play or a movie, but that is influencing you, where it is coming into your subconscious, and you will start to apply these things in your life. Material items create upkeep and maintenance. This is influencing you, obviously. They will also put you on highs, and whatever high you go up on, you're going to come down just as low until you will come back to neutral and you're back to normal. People influence you, of course. Whatever people say, whatever people do, you're watching them and you're seeing them, and you will pick up things of what they do. That's why you are almost so much alike of the people you're around all the time. And again, especially the ones you're closest to. They give you, you have so much more value towards them that you will you'll follow and watch them the most and pick it up very easily. Anything you see or hear will do this to you. And whatever you give more value in life will influence you the strongest. Now, when you control the noise that comes into yourself, you can now focus and choose what you want and where you want to go, which is very important to staying on your path without getting distracted, because all these things will put you off your course, off your pathway that you chose in the first place, and you need to take or wanted to take, whatever you want to get, it's going to change. We could see many people do this on a daily basis and call it procrastination, change of mind, or just being a victim to their circumstances, and blaming, whatever they choose to blame for that reason. And it is what makes people give up or not even try in the first place, such as like having everything in place before you do something. I see this all the time. Needing to look professional or perfect because of the judgment you will receive. It's just like me I do blogs and do videos now, and my main thing is just to do action and just to do it. And everyone always comes to you, in your comments, people of, you're not doing, like, you got spelling mistakes, you weren't speaking correctly, you're not doing this right. It doesn't matter to me. I know what I'm doing, as in I'm just pumping out content and learning myself, and what other people say does not change my change of course. You know what I mean? Over and over again, I hear how the most successful people keep focused like no other. After meditating for at least a couple years, I've come to control my thoughts and emotions very well. And now I read all the time, which I never used to my whole life. I was always a failing student, never put in time in anything like that. And now it took some time to build that habit, and I focus on the most important aspects of my life now, and do not get persuaded to change my path I settled to accomplish. And especially me failing so much in life, I don't get upset about, people coming down on me or me failing, because I've been through that, so I'm over that, don't care at all. Which is, very good for, taking action. So now I even love to do this more than anything, because I broke all these like other ridiculous habits and patterns of what I grew up around, of like going out and partying, going to watch the movies, the average things all the time, watching sports. And, it's hard at first to start reading, maybe, because of my habit. I've never done it. And my influence of my thoughts and emotions would be like, stop, or like, let's go do something else, watch some TV or whatever it is. And now I love it more than ever because I created the pattern of, focusing and doing that. And these things are wonderful to do. And once you're doing them wholeheartedly, they're better than anything else. So emotions do not dictate me. People do not dictate me. And now nothing can stop me, basically. Not to say, obviously, these things don't happen. Everyone has their ups and downs of their days or whatever. And it does still affect me to some degree, but nothing like before. And majority, I'm in control. So this is how the most successful people make leaps and bounds in their progression, while the average still listen to their noisy world and believe it is just lucky for the other people that are successful or a natural ability. All the noise influences you as much as you do not think it does. People would not want to believe that. It takes humans 6 to 7 times, scientifically proven, before they start to recognize things and believe in them. But it may just take one time, one single time of you hearing something, of seeing something, and you can replicate it without even like your awareness of doing so. One day I took my nephew to the park, and at one point he laid on the sand, just completely laid like on a bed, just because he wanted to see how it felt. And 6 kids after him, where they weren't even paying attention really. They were all close by, but they're all like playing on the jungle gym or whatever and doing different things. 6 kids, one by one, did it with they weren't asking like, oh, watch me or let me. They all just did it on their own. They all laid down completely flat on the ground. And it was just so interesting to see that. And people would say that's just kids do that. Kids follow and whatever. I've seen this is what adults do. I've proven it with myself. I can pick up something so easily, and it's true what they say, monkey see, monkey do, but it is 100% truth for adults too. So don't think it's just kids and we're some more intelligent, higher beings than these kids, because we're the exact same. The majority of people around you are full of noise. Society has become obsessed with talking on the phone and always need to express ourselves on social media. And you can prove this with just conversations. Everybody always wants to kind of talk about themselves, because if you start to practice on your communicating and want to you're watching how you act and watching how they act, you'll see. And even if you're not brushed up on that, you'll jump in and always talk about yourself. You got to really stop yourself always. And it's not easy at first, but eventually you start to do it, and you can see everybody wants to talk about themselves. When you try to boost people up on a pedestal, they're very happy to tell you all about their life. Silence is the escape for all of us, where our bliss is found. Again, when I was talking about another video where I think I was talking about celebrities, where you get all caught up in this new world, this new identity of you, and you never stop and listen to yourself and hear your thoughts. And eventually, once that happens down the road and you're so far away from your true identity, you have a breakdown because you're freaking out of you're hearing your truth, you're hearing yourself. And that's where you want to be. Once you work all that out, life is amazing because you have clarity, you have understanding, and simple things in life are the most amazing things in life. The simpler, the less we have, the more exciting we have, because it's less maintenance on your mind, it's less maintenance on your wallet, it's less maintenance on everything. If you do what everyone else does, you will achieve the same level of success that these noisy people achieve. Another reason why you should listen to more successful people that are in positions you want to be, because you will pick up the same habits of them. So again, like I was talking about, the people you're around, you're the same. So it's stay around the people you want to be like. Stay around the most professional people you want, that in your industry that you want to go to, or just in general, whoever it is, your spiritual guru, whoever it is. Listen to them, watch them, and you're going to pick up patterns. It's even when I start watching, usually I start to watch influencers on YouTube, wherever. I'll watch them a lot at one point, certain people. and I'll start to almost talk like them at points, and it's just so funny. I'm just so analytical that I pick up all these little things, and I'm always analyzing so much different stuff in my mind 24/7 when I'm ready to, not have my silence. Another positive to keeping less noise is you will tend to listen more, and this will increase your education instead of only hearing yourself talk. So like when you have less noise, you don't want to talk as much. You don't want you stop yourself from your thoughts and your speaking, and then you're going to listen more, and then you're going to take in more, and that's how you learn so much more. Most people want to talk about themselves, and all you're talking about is the same old stuff, and that's why you never learn anything different. Your life never changes. When you keep silence, more information comes into your life. Silence is a great way to be heard because people appreciate you listening to them, and that will give you more value. Noise will also exhaust you. On the contrary, you will build more energy throughout the day with silence, because again, you're not having as many thoughts. You're not as much junk is going on in your head 24/7. Your thoughts exhaust you beyond belief. It's like when you read for an hour or two, you're very tired, you know what I mean? If you haven't been doing it for a while, for sure. So, you want to have more silence. It will give you more energy. You're going to perform better. Meditation is one of the best skills to help you preventing your mind from wandering and increasing the silence in your life. The more you do it, the more you will see such benefits of focus. And that's the main thing I do. I don't know if there's other habits you guys know of that you can, help create this habit of silencing more. Meditation by far, I think, is one of the best anyways. It's amazing. So many benefits to it. And this is the main reason, though, for focusing your thoughts and emotions and all that. And as I spoke about in my last video, when you are easily moved by emotions, thoughts, and whatever noise, you can easily retreat from your correct mapped out pathway. And that's going to obviously prevent your success, because if you wanted to go here, it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You go to A, B, C, your emotion comes up of fear, emotion comes up of worry, and then you say you quit. I'm going to stall up here, and you're not going to continue on that pathway that you should. You're just preventing yourself. You're influencing yourself to stop and change your pathway. So keep some silence in your life for more success. The better you are at the skill, the better outcomes you will achieve. Hope you guys like this video. Please like the video also. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Comment on what you like about it, what you don't like, what you may want to see in the future. And we'll see you guys on the next one.